Yo, Mad Attackers, today's question of the day comes in from Day, and she says, how do you manage when things get stressful? It's a good question. It's a difficult one because the stressful is determined on what the situation is. Is it something to do with family? Is it something to do with work? You know what I mean? The situation would vary. So I think overall the way I deal with stress when I'm in a stressful situation is about putting things into perspective. So let's say I'm working on a new daily vlog and I've got family who are texting me about some family-based thing, or I've got my agency calling me, and I'm trying to get content out, and I've got new comments coming in that I want to respond to with Instagram, and I've got DMs, and I've got someone who's getting angry because I haven't responded to them yet, and I've got emails about potential social media partnerships, and there's a lot going on which happens on the reg. The best thing that I do is I just take a deep breath. It just physically helps, and then what I do is I try and put everything into perspective, and I remember that, look, even if I do absolutely fuck all in the day, if I do nothing, if I literally get zero done, that I'm still gonna wake up tomorrow as a 20-something-year-old and I'll be able to attack it again. The same goes if you are 50 years old, if you're 60 years old. If you put everything less on the micro, less on like what's happening right now, right in front of your face right now, as it's happening right now, and you put it more in terms of the big plan, in the big scheme of things, then things aren't as stressful. Like being a little bit late with a daily vlog, while not great, it's okay if I need to respond to an email or an urgent family matter. You know what I mean? In the same respect, there are certain family matters that I know, like, okay, cool, if somebody's just texting me about something like, how am I doing, or what do I think about this, or like something that's not like absolutely urgent, but then I know if I ignore that and I get my content out, or if I ignore that and I focus on my casting, that is better to do. So I try not to be hard on myself, and I try and keep everything that is going on less about the micro, less about the now, and more about the long term, the future, understanding that if shit goes wrong now, it's not the end of the world, and that a micro loss is not going to determine a macro win or loss, if you know what I mean. A lot of the shit's unimportant, a lot of the shit doesn't matter, and so it's about, I'm gonna add this in here as well, something that's been helping a lot recently, something that's been causing a lot of stress is whenever I get comments, whether it's on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I love to respond to them. I feel it is the most important thing to do, because you guys who are consuming the content are the ones who enable me to have the lifestyle that I have, because without you, I wouldn't be doing, well, I would still be putting out content, but without you, I wouldn't be at, you guys are the most important thing, right? And so I often get stressed and I think, shit, I need to answer, I need to answer, I need to respond, I need to respond, I need to respond. And then what happens is throughout the day, I spend more time responding and I don't actually get new content live. I don't actually email back about social media partnerships. I don't actually get the big things done that are gonna provide the things that you guys are wanting for, and that the responding and stuff can be done quickly between the big tasks. And that's been causing a lot of stress for me. So the way I deal with that is I have literally a list in my diary of all the big things that need to be knocked out in the day, and those are the things that I focus on. Get the daily vlog live, email this client, tackle this, put out this piece of micro content, and then when I've got time, then I give as much of my time back to you guys as possible. So I think having a list of the top things that you need to get done, have them in order of priority, is a huge way that I've reduced my stress recently. I hope that answers it. That was a difficult one. If I'm actually gonna put this in here, if any of you guys have methods that help you deal with stress, comment them down below, because it might help somebody else who's watching this and then ends up reading the comment section. A big thank you for sending in that question. And then one final thing, if any of you Mad Attackers have any questions at all, please comment them down below. Remember, I'm choosing one of these to answer every single day.